Hi, my name is Brittany and I am part of the Pointe office staff, and I wanted to go ahead and create a video for anyone that is looking to apply or wanting to navigate our website and see what we've got available. So let's go ahead and get started. What you're going to need to do is go ahead and pull up your internet browser on either your desktop, laptop, or phone. And what I'm doing is typing in FordsPointeAPTS.com, and you're going to see our website. What you have here is you can go ahead and apply now, or you can check our availability. You can see our 1-bedrooms, 2-bedroom gardens, and all of our other floor plans. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is click on the Savannah. So what it's going to do is bring up the exact floor plan. When you do that, I'm going to go ahead and X out, and I'm going to look at our availability. We've got 5 currently coming available. So you've got all the apartment numbers, the rent amount. You've got the cheapest up to the most expensive, depending on lease term. You're going to go ahead and click select to apply for that one. And what you see is on a 12-month lease term, it's $1,135. And then on an 11th month lease term, it's $1,080. You can also play with the lease terms a little bit to fit your needs. Over here is the best value. So we also have your move-in date. It's available April 1st, but you can go ahead and push it out 14 days, which is what I've done. And I decided to start the application. Just going to go ahead and put in some information. Here's where you would be putting in all of yours. Something to note, which you'll see here in a minute, is I did not put in a long enough password. So make sure that your password is at least 10 characters long and that you've got a special character like an exclamation mark or something like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the CAPTCHA. Aren't these so fun? And as you see, my password was not long enough, so I'm going to go ahead and create one that is long enough with numbers and a special character. Now we have started the application. You're going to scroll down and you are going to go ahead and start filling it out. All the places that have that little red asterisk or star is the information that you cannot move forward without entering. So it's going to ask for your name, first name, middle initial, phone number, email address, move-in date, lease term, address, and then questions pertinent to where you're currently living. So how long you've lived there. I'm just going to put a random date. And then your monthly payments that you make, and then it's going to ask you your reason for moving. The application fee is $50 per adult. So if it is just you applying and you're the only one in the home over the age of 18, it's just going to be $50. Anyone else over the age of 18 must go on this application. So it's going to be $50 per anyone over 18. So here is going to be your employment information. You're going to put in your job title, if you are currently employed, disabled, etc. How much you make per month. I'm just putting in random things. As you see, I am continuing to fill in the information. It's pretty straightforward, but I just wanted to walk you through it because sometimes people, are not used to filling out online applications, so hopefully this is a good resource for you. You're going to enter your date of birth. You are going to enter your social, once again, random numbers. Enter your ID number. This can be a driver's license or a government-issued ID. The state that you've got your ID card from. Then you're going to click on those 2 check marks. I forgot to click one, as you'll see me have to go back. If you have any pets, you're going to go ahead and enter the information in for your pets. FYI, Furry Fred is not a pet type. You'll see me correct that later. You're just going to enter in all the information for your little fur ball. And Furry Fred is a dog. If you have any vehicles, you're going to go ahead and put that information in. You see me fiddling along with this because it's not every day that I actually fill out an application here. So the make, model, once again, random information. Then so this is not your license number, your ID number. This is going to be your license plate number. We do need that. So then your emergency contact information. This is very important. This is who we would contact in the event of an emergency. So I'm just putting in their information. So no one that lives in the home with you can be an emergency contact in the event that something occurs while you are together, because we will need to get a hold of someone. Now I'm going to go check that box again because I didn't see it. So save and continue. Now the next screen is where you would add additional applicants that are over 18. I don't have any to add, so I'm not going to, but it's the same process as adding yourself, which you just did. So right now what you see is that our payments are not currently available on this date because it is our month-end date. So what I'm going to let you know is that what you would do is it would prompt you to go ahead and add a method of payment. So you can do a checking account, or you can do a card or a credit card. And then you would go ahead and enter that information. And once you enter in the information, that does not mean that you have submitted the payment. It just means the information is in there. Your payment information is loaded. So after you enter that in, you're going to click save. Then you're going to scroll down. There's going to be 2 boxes that you need to select. That you do agree that we're going to take your application fee from your card. It does say that we can take your $200 deposit, which we will not be taking it without asking you permission. So if you're local, you can bring it in a money order, or we can take it off the card used once you are approved. If you're not local, then we will need to take that off of the card that you have used within 24 hours of approval. Now I want to go over our rental requirements. We look at 4 different factors. So the first thing is going to be income. Everyone in the household must make 3 times the rent combined before taxes. So let's say that your monthly rent amount is $1,040 for the apartment in which you're applying for. Everyone in that household is going to need to make 3 times the rent together. Other than that, we do take a look at rental history. We look at a variety of different factors. One would be balances owed, lease violations, payment history, etc. We also look at your credit. There's no specific score that you've got to make with us. We just take a look at your credit and see exactly what is on it. Other than that, we take a look at criminal background. If you've got any questions about that specifically, please let us know and we will try our best to answer it. We take a look at all 4 of these combined to make our decision. So now that you've submitted your application, it's going to take us 24 hours at most to get a decision. Sometimes when you have lived in other states other than Georgia, then the application can take a little bit longer depending on the requirements of that state. So I will be contacting you within 24 hours to let you know if I'm going to need more information from you. Or if you've been approved straight across the board. What we could potentially ask you for is going to be your proof of income, as well as your rental history, depending on how your credit screening runs. We may also need to verify your identity by seeing a government issued ID or a social security card. So all that information will be emailed to you once we get a result. Anyways, I hope you have an awesome day, and we are really happy to have you applying with us. Bye.